Mr. Timms is a survivor. He'll find a new home for Randolph soon enough.
Z1's rebellion is ready, but we have a crisis. The Brotherhood's on their way here.
What? What are you talking about?
Ugh, you're still alive.
Jesus. Quick, take this. Tom made it for you. Sounds like we're going to need it. Everyone else, mobilize. We got Brotherhood incoming. Assume defensive position.
Des will get us through this.
Reinforce Glory in the tunnel.
She always
Move!
does.
Move!
Des will get us through this.
Damn!
She always does.
What?
The heck? What was
Damn
that?
it. Why can't they...
Got company! How did they find us?
Just remember
Desdemona.
the training drills. We're cut off. The catacombs are now our only way out. Glory was guarding the entrance, but she may already be overwhelmed by the Brotherhood.
We got lucky so far. No one's died.
Your warning saved us. Thank God for that. You and the others go help Glory. Win that fight, or we're all dead.
Des will get us through this. She always does.
None of them got past me. Damn, that stings. Listen, the railroads always promise me you'll free them.
I promise.
If any...
Uh-huh.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Kill him!
That takes care of that. I'm a nice try. Powering down weapons, sir.
I don't like this one.
It's quite dark here. Adjusting visual sensors to compensate.
Found you!
Been hearing things all day. Desdemona.
You've killed the last of them, and you're still standing. I wish the same could be said for Glory. No time for that, though. The Brotherhood underestimated us badly. Their next attack will be far, far worse. So we do the unexpected. We eliminate the Brotherhood as a threat now, and the key to that is destroying their flying fortress, the Prydwen. Fortunately, we've got a contingency plan for that. Tom, we're activating Operation Red Glare.
What? But Red Glare requires a Brotherhood vertibird.
Then Charmer will get you one.
Count on me.
With what happened to Glory, the Brotherhood's occupied the Cambridge police station. Spotters report they almost always have a vertibird parked on its roof. Take it. And Tom, you're going with him.
Me? In the field?
No one else can fly the damn thing. This one's for Glory. Move out.
Tom.
Man, how do you live up here? There is a million ways we could be monitored right now. By the Brotherhood or, you know.
Relax, Tom. You'll be over.
Right, the police station is crawling with Brotherhood guys. At least one in power. But as promised, they got a vertibird on the roof. You really...
Let's go.
Prepping that vertibird for takeoff is gonna take me a few minutes. So first, we gotta clear the police station of hostiles. I can't believe I'm doing this.
No more hiding for you.
Don't look, but I think they Oh, you're really good at this. Too good.
I
We could
suggest
always
we
use
take as
some more
much as we
ammo.
can carry.
Fighting again. Great.
Search
We do a
mode.
lot of that.
Winning, that is.
survivors. Target located.
Over here.
Lost him.
Here. Over here.
You know, running away is always an option. No prisoner. Won't shoot. Let's see what I got about that.
Bingo.
Standing down. Contact lost. Please. Mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right?
We got ourselves some wheels! Or wings, or whatever this is. Here's the deal. After flight prep, we take the vertibird up to the Prydwen and dock. From the inside, the blimp's vulnerable. To keep that baby afloat, it's got massive gas bags full of hydrogen.
Tell me about my role in this.
Your job is tricky. You gotta find a way to place these explosives on the gas bags. Then get the hell back to our vertibird. Make it to a comfortable distance, then it's bye-bye Prydwen. Flight prep is going to take time. And the Brotherhood's not just going to give it to us. So if Paladins show up, keep them off me and the bird. So, the manual said right. Okay, where's the master switch?
Man, we've got a vertibird incoming.
Oil pressure, check. Oh, shit, I'm going as fast as I can in here. But I don't know what's this panel even do? So, the manual said... Right. Okay. Where's the master switch?
Man, we've got a vertibird incoming.
Oil pressure, check. Oh, shit, I'm going as fast as I can in here. But I don't know what's this panel even do? Throttle, full open.
Insert something Shakespearean involving death. First things first. I picked up some Brotherhood goodies for you. Merry Christmas. More importantly, though, Tinker's ready for us on the bird. Let's go.
Leaving that here would be a waste.
So, wheels up. So this yoke,
Des said you could fly this thing.
sure. Read the manual cover to cover.
The manual? We're spinning! Right. Final briefing time. Well, with your colorful history with the Brotherhood, as soon as they spot you, it's game time. So maybe you can play the sneak card. I got you this stealth boy, for what it's worth. Odds are you'll get made. Once that happens, I'd run like hell, place the bombs, and somehow get out alive. It's gonna be one hell of a firefight. When we land, Tinker's gonna keep the vertibird spooled for an immediate takeoff. And my job is to be Tom's lookout and make sure any looky-loos keep walking. Tom, we're getting closer to the blimp. Can you fly just a little straighter?
Thinking, man, I'm trying. If you want to give it a whirl, I won't stop.
No, you're doing great, Tom. Just keep her a little more steady.
Yeah, I got you.
This is Claymore requesting clearance.
Claymore, you're cleared for launch Bay 3. Deck officer is requesting an update on the police station.
Hostiles eliminated.
Scimitar status. Confirm.
Scimitar took some fire. Should be up and running in a few hours.
We have a visual on you, Claymore. Your docking port's not open.
Got some technical difficulties with the port thingy. Working on it. Tom?
Yeah, but which button is it? There?
Claymore, you're clear for approach.
Don't take too long in there. If anyone comes over here, I don't know if I can fool them.
You got enough problems, boss. I got this end covered.
Good luck.
Who's there?
Attention.
Delta Team Lead, report to the bridge. Delta Team Lead to the bridge.
Hey.
How may I be of service? Glad to be of service.
I know I'm not the only person here who's lost some. I miss him so much.
Make sure you're never far away. It's all our asses.
Hi.
Des has something urgent for you.
This is gonna be one hell of a ride.
I thought by calling Red Glare I'd lose more good people. Comrades, thank you for keeping them, and yourself, safe.
We still lost too many people.
Without you, though, it would have been far worse. But we're not out of the woods yet. If the Brotherhood managed to find us, you can bet your ass the SR... We've run out of time. Our next...
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Go back inside the Institute and secure the relay. The instant you do, the Institute... So teleport us in quickly. We join forces with Z-114 and the Rep...
We're gonna pull this off.
Or... we'll be waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
I've been looking for you.
Is it time? Once we act, we have committed. There will be no going back.
Everything's ready. It's time.
Good. We'll need to clear this room before I can do more.
Sensor reading.
give me a few moments. I already have the coordinates. I simply need to update the relay. Your companions will arrive in a moment.
Already onto us, they will be within seconds.
It's time to free the synths.
In this single hour, we could rescue more synths than we have in our entire history. But first, take this. It's a fusion pulse charge. Tinker Tom's rigged it to take out the reactor and anything. We get you down there, you plant it, and we run like hell. When we get to a safe distance, we detonate it. Then the whole Institute goes up like a candle. And the synth... Tom, I need you to get that relay working as fast as humanly possible. You'll need to pull us out once we're done with the reactor, and send out anyone that's unarmed. Institute personnel included.
You got it, boss.
All right, let's move.
You worry about the reactor. I'll worry about making sure this thing works when it's time to go.
Is this really it? I somehow thought the technology here would be more impressive.
Combat initiated.
There we go.
What just happened?
Something's out there!
Or me?
Movement detected. Curious. detected. Hostile sensor reading detected. Hostile alert.
I'm gonna be sick.
Movement detected. Curious.
Fight for our freedom. We will win.
detected. Curious.
Let's do this.
Work together, people! Get back!
Coward.
Still in one piece.
Prepare for the terminal.
That's where the reactor is, and where you gotta go. But the doors are locked. and I can't override from here. That command has to come from the director's personal terminal. You understand? You've got to do that part yourself.
Broken.
I didn't expect to see you again. You had me fooled. I really believed you were on our side.
There's no going back, Sean.
And you've decided this for yourself. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Tell me then. Under what righteous pretext?
All the enemies you've created. You can't imagine why.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret?
Sean, if you...
Why would I ever consider?
Help me.
Very well. The terminal behind me. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hell yeah! Access granted! Now you should be able to reach the reactor. Scents are pouring through up here. But we won't leave without you. Don't worry.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation. Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31.
You have given us a precious opportunity.
Thank
We
you
will
for
not
your
waste it.
cooperation.
By order of
Let's
the
do
Institute,
this.
You must
God damn it!
destroy
Hostile!
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization. Thank you for your cooperation. Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's get to that reactor.
It all comes down to this.
I will die for the cause.
I won't let you down.
Okay, this is it. Plant the pulse charge. We'll cover you while you attack.
Nice.
I was in error. No enemy detected. Hostile sensor reading detected.
Let's get
Desdemona.
the hell out of here. Time to get out of here. all done, Tom. Let's get out of here while we can.
I'm with you, boss, but this kid, he says he's charmed or something.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go with you. Thank you for your cooperation.
Why did you call me Dad?
What? You're my father. Why else would I call you that?
Oh, this is just what I need right now.
I'm not a baby, and I'm old enough to take care of myself. The only help I need is to get out of here. Now can we please go? Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
All right. You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
I'll get all this tech stuff figured out. You just take care of the reactor.
All right, Tom. Fire it up.
You got it. Okay, you set right. We're ready to get out of here.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the hell out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice. It's all set to take you and Des to the detonation site. Then I'll rig it to send me and the kid here back to HQ right after. Don't worry, we'll look after him. Get him some better clothes, too. Yikes. Let's go before this whole place goes thermonuclear.
Excuse me.
Cannot fail.
Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Desdemona.
And so, the mighty have fallen. Dozens of years, countless sacrifices. It all paid off, thanks to you. Deacon says this was his plan all along.
Who knows? Maybe he did plan it all.
Some things even Deacon can't do. Maybe. In days gone by, when us old-timers waxed rhapsodic about life without the Institute, we recognized our work wouldn't end immediately. Hate runs deep in the Commonwealth, deeper than the soil. To them, synths are the living embodiment of the Institute's oppression. I'd understand if you want a much-needed vacation. But are you up for the next mission, Charmer?
I was born ready.
I'd expect nothing less. Our safe houses will be bursting with synths, seeking a better life. Not everyone in the Institute died. We'd be foolish. Come back to the HQ and lead the last...
All of you.
We've rescued enough of your people. You don't have to say anything.
You will protect them. Are we safe?
Just because you're out of the Institute doesn't mean you're safe. Or the Railroad's job is over. There's a lot of work ahead of us. But together, we'll get there.
You did it. We did it.
My whole life, I've been holding my breath. Now...
This location appears quite secure.
Best not to talk to the raiders. They can get rough.
Hey again. Working on a slogan for the surgery. I'm thinking, the doctor is in, pain is out. That might be false advertising. Let's just talk shop.
Not right now.
Let me know if that changes.
The Institute may be out of the picture, but it's never safe in the Commonwealth. So buy some peace of mind from yours truly.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything is sold.
This location appears secure.
Fine place to sleep right here. Reasonable rate.
No, not interested.
You won't get a better deal. This is the only flop house in town.
Doctor.
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
Scanning unknown
Excuse me,
identity.
Dr. Lee?
Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait.
There's a wealth of technology, just waiting to be discovered. Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
The new specimen at Warwick is really impressive. I hear we have you to thank for that.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now?
You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone.
I'm only here with good intentions.
You're giving me your word, even though we just... Since Father trusts... I might not agree with everything he says, but I know... Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you? I am surrounded by cutting-edge lab... What does that...
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence.
Well, how sweet of... Tell me something. Why would I possibly... What reason would I have to...
Father trusts me, and so...
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. But still, how can I turn my...
Your work could be instrumental in freeing...
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there... dying. And yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves. It's not right.
Sure.
I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade. Now, thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Engine turbines at 87% efficiency.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
I don't know about Scribe Noraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much. You know those scents with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll...
It will, but we've got to... Come on. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going...
No problem. I'm sure this...
I wish I... Because this is... Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's gonna take more than a few rivets and some spots. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power...
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Prydwen, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are...
Right.
Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
With your reconnoiter of the
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Knight Captain Cade for immediate decontamination.
You can forget it.
That is all.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work. I've been down this road with the brother. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because
because we care.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, but coming from you, tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
When it comes to keeping the Prydwen running, Proctor Ingram's the best. Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Ingram?
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with... Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the act. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting... In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. What we need you to do is...
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't...
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find, according to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by...
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb. Good luck.
privately owned corporations, more interested in making a profit than helping mankind. Why are you bothering with that junk?
Who? Okay, cut the shit. Who is that? Who's out there?
Nothing there now. I must have a good cushion. Seeing this shit's gonna ambush all over. You guys gonna be stirred up over nothing. looks that way.
Show your face! Come on, I dare you! No sign of him now.
This is bullshit.
Hey, who's there? How much you got left in you? That's it.
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Anything useful? You sure you saw something? Nothing. At least it sure as hell looks that way. Huh? Come on now, rookie!
intelligence on the Institute. We can use it against them.
Hey.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these days.
What's the
Easy
biggest
living
town I
never
ever
saw.
Just in the nick of time.
I was glad to help out.
Can't argue with your time. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Crop's been growing pretty. Pretty good lately.
I can't wait to see Liberty Prime in action again.
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that... The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force, so we assumed...
Sure.
But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located...
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
She's right.
Of course she's right. But before you give up hope, there's actually... Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a We're fairly certain this includes... The catch is that the installation is located...
Uh-huh. I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Because that's exactly what... Scribe Halen's established a communications... I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, good luck, Knight.
Thanks for your help, Pat. Thanks for your help fighting them off.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
The hell with you!
Stay here too long, we're gonna get sick.
I believe that Dr. Lee's returned to the Brotherhood. I thought she was a traitor.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into Cambridge Police Station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place...
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that's like...
That's not surprising.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you.
Uh-huh.
We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that will be lit. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
No, not at all. You're only heading back into the most inhospitable place in the... Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember, if you don't,
Sure.
Good luck, Knight.
Charging into a situation that's blazing is good.
Wait. I believe that this is a bomb disposal facility.
Sir? Excuse me. Hey there.
Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. If this is the big one, they want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Excuse me.
The Brotherhood behind us will never fall. If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down. This is quite an unusual location.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great...
Trust me, I'm on your side.
Atom has no need of... When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word. That is why they...
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
I want to spread his, glory. Look.
Your words... I do not... The relics will
Forgive me. I wish to...
No! You will...
Please, I really want to serve...
Atom's bidding? Your words are... Take this, and prepare to follow the brilliance of the glow. May Atom's...
Sure. Paladin Danse.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertibirds arrive.
Was it something I said?
Not at all. I just don't have a choice. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted, tested, and loaded. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak fighting efficiency, we can't afford to lose. Dismissed.
Duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you After all, without your help, we'd still be...
It would be better if a train...
Liberty Prime, back online.
let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command. Accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module. Online. Audio functionality test. Initialized. Designation. Liberty Prime. Mark II. Mission. The liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets. Any and all red Chinese invaders.
Now let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime. Full system analysis. All systems. Nominal. Weapons. Hot. Warning. Nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how...
I couldn't agree with you. Before you head off to your next assignment, I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll act...
This wasn't necessary.
Come on. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to... Anyway, that's enough of that. You better... Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you... And thank you, Knight.
At Victoria, bro.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to...
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the... A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground... After careful analysis of the information, Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me...
I suspect you're saying exactly. Do you wish to...
Had he told me...
Which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we... Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be... Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to...
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor.
Right.
But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of...
Sure.
You're dismissed.
Attention. Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
Oh, nice.
Affected parties will have their leave compensated at the next available
Sorry
opportunity.
about this business with
That is all.
bats.
You'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd be... I've been poring over Dance's duty reports and as you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the common... I think our best approach would be to identify every... You may want to get comfortable. This could take...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being...
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are...
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, that can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a... I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for... There's obviously been a mistake, and we...
Scribe Halen! You're addressing a senior officer, and you will show... Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us...
Of course. I believe I have some information that's relevant.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or...
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding...
Yes, sir.
Right.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the man...
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
That's a risky question, Halen.
I know it is. I've known Paladin Dance ever since he trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to... He's earned my admiration. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement.
Sure.
Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met.
Right.
That's why I'm asking you. Not just as... If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes... Before the Prydwen showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the... It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, just...
Tactician and an experienced soldier.
see Grey Guy? You should go. The whole place is run by robots.
For the odd noises I'm currently emitting. A consequence of being mechanical in nature. A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Understood. New primary use in the Commonwealth. Going down.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I wish you would have told me the truth, Dan.
I might have, if I'd known what I...
Right.
Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this. So, what are your orders?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends. And this must be very... I wish Maxson, but that doesn't change a thing. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxson. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant. Technology that's run amok is what brought the... I need to be the
empathy that you're showing me?
I appreciate what you're trying. I'm ready to... Maxson's ordered you to...
No. I won't do it.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just... Why would you do that?
Uh-huh. I've already lost my family.
Well then, I'm sorry. I don't wish... You've sworn. Consider this your greatest...
Excuse me.
I'm not surprised Maxson sent you.
I wish you would have told me.
I might have. I never did, so...
No. But I'm hoping there's...
No.
Sure.
I wish, but that...
Uh-huh.
Synths can't detect...
Right.
I need to...
The empathy that you're showing me.
I appreciate... I'm...
Uh-huh. No. I won't.
I can't. Why would...
I've already lost my family.
You're right. How could I have been... I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider...
Whatever you decide to do.
Thank you, my friend. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success. Or... Now, come on.
dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because
him! Dance, it wasn't born from the womb. Flesh is flesh. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken this...
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name.
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science out... They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the Can't you see the same thing is happening? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste.
Dance wants to save mankind.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul? Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to...
It's true. I was built within the confines, but when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt... And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, don't you understand? I thought I was human. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your...
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. I don't intend to... My orders...
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity. And I... Whatever you decide. Know that I'm going to my grave...
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
After all the sacrifices I've made, and all the battles I've fought for the Brotherhood, you need to listen to me.
Very well.
Whether he's human or not.
You're a stubborn man. So, it appears allowing Dance to live undermines everything the Brotherhood stands for. Yet you insist, which leaves me with only Dance. As far as I'm concerned, you're dead. You were pursued and slain by this Brotherhood Knight. From this day forward, you are forbidden to set foot on the Prydwen. Or should you choose to ignore me? No.
Sure.
Do we understand?
I do. Thank you for believing in me, Arthur.
Don't mistake my mercy for accept. The only reason you're still alive is because of him. I'm returning to the Prydwen, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. We still have the Institute.
Aye.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxson like that.
At least we know he isn't chasing you anymore. If you stay here.
That's an excellent suggestion. I didn't plan on spending the rest of my days at this old listening post. Besides, you're still gonna need my help. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you wander the common. Now, you better get back to the Prydwen. In the meantime, if you ever need me, I'll be...
Right. What about Haylen?
I don't think Maxson knew she was involved, so she'll be safe. I'll contact her, and let her know what happened.
Can't you come with me now?
You heard what Maxson said. If I'm seen aboard the Prydwen, at the police station, or at the airport, not only would I... But if you need me to take the fight anywhere else, I'll be there.
Are you gonna have a problem killing synths?
I might physically be a synth, but my heart and mind, the Institute, is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies, I promise you.
Goodbye, Dance.
Farewell. I hope the next time we meet, it will be under happier circumstances.
This area could withstand a sustained heavy assault. Impressive.
safe.
Reporting is ordered, Elder.
Before we continue, I want to make one thing clear. This conversation will be the last time.
Right.
As far as the Brotherhood of... Do you understand?
Uh-huh. Of course. The Brotherhood must come.
Perhaps there's hope for you yet. Of course. Dance's execution creates... That traitor held quite an important position. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours. Including his... Congratulations, pal.
I won't disappoint you, Elder.
Had I even a single doubt in my mind.
Sure.
Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected. I trust you won't disappoint them. Or, in any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our fight. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential. Report to him immediately for your next Ad Victoriam, pal.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Bellonet Alpha at 93%. Compensating.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt.
Good.
Adjusting thrust
Now that
recommended.
the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge, and our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations. If we strike them now, we should be...
Why is the Railroad such a threat?
Even with their relatively small numbers, the Railroad... They've already proven to be resilient against superior forces. Worse still, they possess the capability. If we intend to end the synth menace, we need to plug the lead. Destroying the Railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership.
Right.
To that end...
Sure. Consider it done.
Thank you, pal. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the Railroad has some sort of experimental or they're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine. They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much... If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force... I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up.
Right.
They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam.
If you're no good at hacking Pam's systems, you should take someone with you who can.
Your promotion was well-deserved, Paladin.
Should the need arise, these reinforced structures would make excellent cover.
Going down.
Yes?
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
That depends. How are you?
I'm locked and loaded. When you're ready to go.
That depends. How are you?
I'm locked and loaded. When you're ready.
Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
Going up. Ground floor.
Let's do this.
Something's out there. Neutralized.
Oh, shit.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
We can win! Come back here, damn it!
Hey.
Come in. Got company. Sup?
Okay. Why's it gotta be so quiet? Yeah, stay gone.
We faced worse odds.
Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
He vanished. They're hit!
Mission accomplished.
Let's take them down!
Pam.
Factory reset mode enabled. Command mode available. Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface type RJ11G.
Pam.
Full system reset accepted. Awaiting instructions.
I often forget people need to use the keyboard to access the terminal.
Don't despair, brother.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
What's gonna happen to their headquarters?
The location doesn't hold tactical significance. so we'll simply post a small squad there, in case. I'm also pleased you managed to... We are having it brought to the Prydwen, where it will be installed, and it's an amazing piece of pre-war technology. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touch. Congratulations on another Ad Victoriam.
For ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have... Find any technical documents. You should bring them. There's a vertibird waiting to take you to...
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any other Commonwealth.
Attention all personnel. I'm disappointed I need to address this, but unsanctioned social contact with Commonwealth natives is strictly prohibited. Anyone who is engaged in such fraternization should report to Night Captain K for immediate decontamination.
Can't say that I blame you. That was a
That is
hell of a
all.
business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and...
If we're gonna defeat the Institute, we can't allow
Spoken like a true disciple. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. We've been feeding him power through the Prydwen's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance. Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial... That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
It's your funeral.
Well, with a big bad soldier like you,
Sure.
Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting. Grab whatever gear you need. If the Institute finds out the agitator...
Hail, Paladin. Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the Institute.
Heard you cleaned house over at Railroad HQ. Could probably use some fresh supplies.
I'll take a look.
All of my weapons are... Congratulations.
Don't let Maxon's age fool you.
Our vertebrates should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
I'm afraid I'm not equipped to travel on a vertibird. I'll catch up with you later.
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
Hostile targets sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage. They're crawling all over the place. Thin them out before we drop. We're taking too much damage, sir. I'll get us above the roof so you can bail out. Go! Go! Go on the roof, Paladin!
Targeting sensors fully operational. Calculating most efficient attack.
Time to end this.
Sweet.
See the agitator anywhere. It must have been moved. Let's check out that terminal over there.
Looking at all this equipment makes me feel right at home.
Keycard, eh? Bet that's gonna come in handy. Drop through here. Might not be as cushy as an elevator ride, but at least we'll be headed in the right direction. fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that anymore. Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor
Now
everything from
cycling
out here.
airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated.
Standing down.
Please wait. Decontamination complete.
Done, sir.
Scanners detecting sentient life. Alert level elevated.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
Thanks for the assist, sir.
Tango down.
Proctor,
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. Anyway.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on...
We don't need luck.
I didn't do it alone.
Sure.
Look, I just plugged the beryllium agitator into his reactor port. Good luck, Paladin.
I have some important work to do. If you'll
Fusion core reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible.
And Victorium!
Proceeding. Target coordinates. Freedom is the sovereign right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Brotherhood, fall out.
Defense protocols active. All friendly forces remain in close proximity. Tactical assessment. Red Chinese. mission hindrance, 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance, 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated. Positioning initialized. Location: the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Birthplace of American freedom. Patriotism subroutines engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American. Democracy will never be. Sentry protocols. Weapons hot. Is a preferable alternative to communism. Objective reached. Scanning defenses.
Keep those synths away from Prime, soldier!
Subterranean and Chinese compound detected. Obstruction depth 5 feet. Opposition, sand, rebel, and communism. Practical assessment. Reach compound to restore democracy. Warning. All personnel should move minimum safe distance. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick.
Obstruction eliminated. Ground units initiate. Directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. Our next target...
Got this
Victoria,
covered,
Paladin.
Get to that reactor.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
In and out, Paladin. We make this fast and precise. This is the Institute? I'm disappointed. Expect more from them. Something's up.
It will appear my target has
I swore I heard something.
What the heck? What was that?
attacking enemies.
Out here.
Something's out there.
Target reacquired. Right here.
Mission accomplished. Who's there? Area secure.
Something's out there.
Don't have the key.
Weapons cold.
What was that?
For Elder Maxon.
Standing down.
Something's up. Over here, over here!
Another victory for the Brotherhood.
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the Advanced Systems Division. Only, you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the Director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come, just...
I'm sorry, it's come.
Your son. You tell...
It's for the greater good.
Deal?
Sean.
Why would I ever consider...
Uh-huh. go.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. And I am happy to report that reinforcements have arrived.
Attention all personnel. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your...
Sustained a head wound.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued.
Guess it's gone.
Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation.
We're gonna blow this place back to hell. What was that?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Something's out there.
Good work, Paladin.
Sir.
I think it's time to leave this place to its fate. Time to go, Paladin.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
We're gonna blow this place back to hell.
Our work here is done. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your
Sorry,
assigned
Elder, I would,
evacuation
but...
point.
Well,
Thank you
this
for your
child
cooperation.
showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son, sir.
Please, Dad, don't leave me here. I want to go.
Why did you call me Dad?
What?
Who told you that I was your father?
What do you mean?
Attention all personnel.
Oh, this is just what I need right now.
I'm not a baby. The only help I need.
YR31.
Really?
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation
Yes.
point.
I'm glad you are here to see.
Uh-huh.
Your cooperation.
All right, Ingram. Fire it up.
Everything looks green. System's warmed up and ready to go if you are.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin. I'm going to send you and Elder Maxon directly to the detonation site. I'll make sure the kid gets some new clothes and reaches the airport safely. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full. Looks like your work here.
Evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
Attention all personnel.
Proctor Ingram has assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button, and you not only defeat our enemy, you restore order and decency to the Commonwealth. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Elder Maxson. You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible. I did it for the people of the Commonwealth. You truly have become one of... The Institute has been wiped. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth. Then let's get to it. I'm pleased that you're anxious to continue your service, but this is neither the time nor the place. Return to the Prydwen, and we'll just...
long enough to...
Paladin, I'm pleased you've returned. Captain Kells and I wanted to speak with you. Captain Kells.
As I expect Elder Maxson has already explained, the destruction of the Institute is simply the first stage of our operations in the Commonwealth. There are still super mutants and ferals to be dealt with, as well as any remaining synths that escaped the blast. It's our hope that you will continue serving with the Brotherhood and assist us with eradicating these threats.
Of course, Captain.
Very good.
In light of your service, Captain Kells and I both feel you deserve unique... It's with great pleasure and the utmost respect that this is the highest honor a Brotherhood soldier can achieve.
In addition, we'd like to present you with this jetpack modification for you. The Brotherhood has few of these devices in its possession, but we feel you've...
Congratulations, Sentinel. It's an honor to be serving with you.
Thank you, both. The honor is ours. So, Sentinel, for the first time since we... From this moment forward, you will decide which missions you undertake. Captain Kells and the personnel at the Cambridge Police Station still possess numerous operations for you. Where you go from here is up to you. Ad Victorium, Sentinel.
Engine turbines at 87%. Efficiency.